Hi, family. How are you? I know today it's a good day, and it was a good day because we are alive and thanking God for this far. Today, I've come back to give you another good story that will build you, and I hope it will not destroy your faith. In fact, this is Lydia KE, that is my channel name. And please, if you are new here, I just want to request you subscribe, like, and share, leave a comment. And if you are coming back to watch my video, please continue liking, sharing, and telling a friend to come and subscribe. Dear people, I'm very happy, very happy. Yesterday you did wonders. God bless you so much. I just saw the subscription and I was like, wow, this is what God is doing in my life. So I think together we are all going to be blessed by helping one another. So today, my topic is about fighting fear. We have so many fears. People have their own fear. Somebody wakes up in the morning, she's afraid of something, but mostly the main one I want to talk about, it's about fearing what people will say about you. I want to encourage you today. Please don't fear anybody. Don't fear any human being who is being created by God just like you. Nobody came to on this earth walking. We were all born. We were born and our parents made it. They were just there to be like an envelope to bring us on earth. So why should you fear somebody who just found he or herself on this earth? Mostly the fear comes in different ways. I'll just talk about few of them that maybe some I've gone through or um, they almost came to my side. Sometimes uh, when you open a business or you want to open a business, you don't take that courage of you want to, but you open it saying, what will people say? My business maybe it's going to be small, or my business is not going to peak, or my business is going to collapse, and it makes you have those fears of not starting the business. Or you start the business, then it is not working, it is going down, then you don't have that courage of closing it down because you fear people. Then you are getting into depression, you are getting into borrowing money, debts, you get into, you start getting like fears of going out because you are afraid of people asking you, why are you not opening? Why is it you don't have stock in your shop? Imagine. And the people who are going to make you fear, they don't have nothing. They have not started that business like you, that you took a step to start and you are almost closing it because you tried. You made it to the point of opening it. But them, they have never opened. They don't know the pain. They don't know how serious it is when one opens such a thing. Other fears is even the way you look like, you fear yourself. You just say, how do I look like? How do I go out when I'm looking like this? And imagine, remember, God created you in his own best way he could. And imagine you are unique. You are different from other people. But that fear of looking at yourself and saying, hey, maybe my eyes are not straight, or my eyes are big, or my teeth are not there. Me, I had very nice teeth. But now, if you come and embarrass me, why is it you don't have some of your teeth, You want to put fear in me of not talking. No, I will have my smile on and I will continue opening my mouth. If it will not be looking good to you, it is rather you stop watching or you help me by making sure I look for a dentist who can make me come back to my beautiful smile that you would want me to have, but I still have that beautiful smile. So I had to remove that fear and say, because when I wanted to open this channel, I used to say, how will I open my mouth? People knew me with teeth, with all my teeth. But now, because I've removed 2 to 3 or 4 of them, and I'm still going to remove some, until when I'll have money, it is when I'll put the artificial teeth or wherever, the one that the dentist will advise. But imagine somebody puts a fear in you, coming to embarrass. Why are you looking like this? What do you want me to say? That is putting fear in me not to start a YouTube channel. And because it was my plan, since way back 2017, why do you want me to fall now? So those are the people who make people live in fear, not to start something. People will always put fear in you. So before you know it, start encouraging yourself. Whatever they say, whatever they put in me, it will not worry me. I will press on. I'll push on. Because why? Why should you fear? What do they have special that you feel you don't have that can make you take a step? So, as I said, we have a lot of fears. Even going to look for a job, for an interview, you start just judging yourself. You start putting yourself, you put yourself in a situation that you are afraid. Like, hey, am I going to make it? Or am I going to get this job? Believe me not, if it is your job and you go with confidence, the way you talk. We have people who are educated, but they don't know how to talk in front of a panel. But without that fear, you get yourself just flowing until somebody says, we are picking her or him. But you go there, somebody has instilled fear in you. You know you don't have a degree, you don't know how to speak English like me. You tell me you don't know, maybe I have that fear, like, how will I explain this thing? Go, try, remove that fear, remove it and say, I'm going to do what I can. The way you present it matters a lot. The way I present myself here makes you say, let me subscribe to this old woman, this grandmother. It just makes you feel like, no, I have to subscribe so that I don't miss her stories. To me, I've never feared anything because I knew I have a big heart. Why should I fear? God created me with a purpose. He knew that I have a big heart. I can accommodate sorrow. I can accommodate any or different type of community. We have boys who are spoiled or girls who they are not even in this world. They are just doing bad things. I can accommodate them. I can accommodate a husband who fights the wife. I just tell him, If this woman is not good for you, let her go packing. There is no need of living in fear, but don't be rude. Just be yourself, take a step, and do what your heart tells you to do in a perfect way. I normally tell like girls, maybe you're going to do something somewhere, you want to work for somebody so that you can get some money. These young ladies who are young parents, maybe they got children before even they completed school. I normally tell them, you are going to make it in life. That is not the end. Don't have that fear. Go pursue your education. And what you could have achieved then, it is now coming. And I have so many friends. I have one who is going to get a degree. But she had that fear like, now I have a child, what will people say? I told her, but that child belongs to you. That child belongs to you. Why should you fear? Be happy because God has given you a child. Maybe you could have been older and maybe you could have not gotten that child. So it's good that you have already gotten a child, or you could have been a bad girl. It is going to limit you to do those things that you could have, you know. And I don't mean to say that if you don't get a child, you can do bad things. No. Children are from God. God gives you children. But we have people who do not have children. Just like in the Bible, we were told there were some ladies who never got children. There is nothing wrong they did. It was just like that. We have people without uterus. I know we have doctors, we have gynecologists who might watch my video. They can tell us in length. But we have that spirit of telling people, don't go see children because you don't have a child. Putting fear in these mothers. And it is not their wish. It is not them who have decided maybe not to have children. But we have the ones who decide. It is their choice. But we don't generalize and say, they did a wedding, they don't have a child. You put fear in them. They can't even walk with their husband. They can't go for this, how do they call it? Baby showering thing people do nowadays. And yet we know there before. Those years back in the Bible, it is said we had women who didn't have children. And some were serving God. Some were even serving in the church. And because they were confident, maybe they didn't have that fear. Like now, people put fear in others. You look at somebody, you tell them when there is this, maybe they want to take people in the military. You look at somebody, you say, you are short, you can't be taken, imagine. And you don't want to let this person go and try. Then the fear comes in the person and says, wow, I can't be taken. And maybe God had that purpose of him becoming a soldier. But you want to put fear in them. Let us fight that fear. The way I fought my fear, people would say, oh, but because it was in me and I had that confidence, every step that I took in my life to date, I could say I will make it, and I made it. Don't do it because somebody else is doing it. Do what you can do in a very simple way, in a very, you don't force yourself. You find somebody say, I want to be a teacher. He cannot even speak English like mine, this bad one. This bad English, fake one. But the person says, I want to become an English teacher. If you are good in agriculture, just go. Don't say people will say, I'm doing agriculture and planting maize, it's just a simple thing. Why should I go to school? There are so many things that people go to countries like, I don't know, Israel, to learn about agriculture. But the fear in you will make you not go to Israel, will make you not go to other countries to learn about agriculture, and you become a very big prominent person. You come back to teach us on how to do this, to do that. So guys, please remember to subscribe if you are new here. Like, share, and leave a comment. Tell me what you think about fear. What is your fear? What are you fearing that is making you not stand out and say, this is what I am, this is what I want to do? God has given you a chance to do what you can do in the best manner, in the best way you can. But you are putting fear in yourself. Sometimes it's not even them, it is you yourself putting fear in yourself. You don't want to wake up in the morning, say, I'm going to go out there. Whether they say I'm not walking straight, I'm walking like this, that is my style. I found myself walking like this. So don't start, marching as if you want to please anybody. Walk the way you are. Remove that fear. Majestically. Walk, do, open a business. If it doesn't work, close it. If it works, clap your hands. Look at my house. It's a store. And this is where I live with confidence, no fear. I thank God for where I am now. I try. I always wake up to try. I always wake up to do what I like. I always wake up to say, God, thank you. I'm awake today. Thank you for giving me this day. And I am going to try to do something. I pray you bless it. And it is always blessed. That is why some people are blessed and we blame God. So guys, it is good to remove that fear. Try to fight it. Don't always have that fear that it can't work, it can't work, it can't work. When you open the door, you see somebody, you run away, you have that fear. People will say, where am I going in the morning, very early in the morning, and I don't have a job? You can go outside there, and somebody can pick you to go and work somewhere. But when you enclose yourself in the house, who is going to know that you have a problem in the house? Who is going to know that you slept hungry? Even we have fear of saying, today I slept hungry. Telling a friend, let them laugh at you, but after they have given you something to eat, chew, eat, don't worry what they will say. But after your stomach is full, tell God thank you for giving me confidence of removing that fear. Because after removing the fear, after me coming out of that house, I found something to eat. So ladies and gentlemen, I love you so much. I know you will continue subscribing for me. And I love you so much because you are doing marvelous. You are doing wonders. And that is why God is blessing you every day. That is why you are removing that fear. You never knew that you can be instilling fear in yourself. But today you know. Remove that fear. Don't put it there. And then you say, somebody else is putting fear in me. If you are in a marriage that it is not working, remove that fear of what will people say. Let them say. Let them say. If it is not working, Don't force it. We don't want to cry. Me, I have no tears. My eyes are dry. I can't cry anymore. Because you are being beaten, because you died there, because you sleep hungry there, because your husband doesn't come at home, because he doesn't want to see you, but you are forcing yourself to stay there. March and go out. Look for a job. Look for something. If you are working, eat your money. If you have children, take them to school. I'm not saying you spoil your marriage, no. If it is working, remain there. But if it is not working, remove that fear of saying, if I go, what will people say? My community, my mom, my dad. You know, your dad is just happy that you are married. But what you are going through, he doesn't know. But when you are in a coffin, he will know. But who will tell the story and you are gone? Have that confidence of telling them, Mom, I'm going through hell. These young people, don't force yourself in things that are not working. That fear of what people will say, remove it. How will people see me? Let them see you the way you are. You are back at your home place. If your mom tells you, go, I don't want to see you, go back to where you are married, you tell her, I'm not going. Wait until I take another step, and then I'll be out of your sight. And God blesses those people who take a step, those people who remove the fear. Because when we are talking to God, we shouldn't be fearing anything. We should talk with confidence. Yes, tell God what, thank Him the way you want, not what you want now. Leaving that thing, it is your decision, but He is going to bless you with something else. Because He will not force you to come out of that thing. Maybe that shop is not working. You are opening that door with fear. You are seated there depressed, crying every day. The landlord is chasing you away. You know they want to pick your things from that house. Leave, go. Take a smaller house, leave. Stay there. Then God will bless you again. So today we were talking about fighting fear. It is you yourself to fight that fear. Nobody else is going to help you. Let us fight fear, and the world is good. The world is beautiful, and life is good. Life is beautiful. When you remove that fear, everything becomes okay and good. So ladies and gentlemen, please continue sharing, continue liking, continue subscribing. Please, if you are new here, I love you so much. This channel goes by the name Lydia K.E. I love you so much, and I will always bless you, and I will always pray for you guys. You are so wonderful because you made me more. Subscribers came and came, and they're still coming because of you guys. Please continue watching my videos. Let us meet on another video. I love you so much.